is emotion. It is nature. It is intuitiveness. It is individualization. And we're gonna show you what it's like to be a romantic.
Romanticism is a movement in art, music, and literature in the 18th century which emphasized emotion, individuality, and the glorification of nature and obscurity. No one individual is credited for founding it, as multiple artists adopted the style. The Romantic movement was founded in reaction to the Age of Enlightenment with some negative responses it had inspired. It appeared in the 1800s and was most prominent in Germany before spreading to the rest of Western Europe. A majority of support came from upper and middle classes because they had more access to art. Painting is one of the most known stylized forms that came from the Romantic movement.
Hi, I'm Bob Ross. Now, I may not be one of the great artists from the Romantic movement, but there are still plenty that you should know. Here are some.
Eugene Delacroix, a French artist, is responsible for one of the most iconic paintings of the Romantic movement named Liberty Leading the People. Francisco Goya, a Spanish artist, exemplifies the Romantic movement's infatuation with obscurity with his painting Saturn Devouring His Sun. German artist Caspar David Friedrich is another iconic figure of the Romantic movement with his painting Wanderer Above the Sea Fog.
Now, weren't those some amazing paintings? Well, I gotta get back to this one. Back to your regularly scheduled program of Romantics Anonymous.
Another key component of the Romantic movement was literature. Figures such as William Blake, an English poet, and William Wordsworth, who worked alongside Samuel Taylor Coleridge, were important figures for the Romantic movement in literature. Finally, the Romantic movement had great musicians and composers. Composers such as Austrian Johann Strauss II, the iconic Ludwig van Beethoven, and Polish composer Frédéric Chopin. Romanticism inhabited nationalistic ideals, such as with German art and literature. For example, the Grimm brothers' fairy tales. In regards to industrialism, Romanticism held opposite ideas of freedom, equality, and brotherhood. These compared to the ideas of work hours, social hierarchy, and employers versus employees that industrialism held.
Romanticism was more than merely an alternative to sterile classism, especially in art, a great expansion of the human consciousness.
If you are emotional, charismatic, empathetic, or perhaps a nature lover, Romanticism is for you.